Hey YouTube, Joshua the Window Cleaner here with another Friday night giveaway night. And some have been asking me what the show's name is. It's just giveaway night. Just trying to be simple, man. It's giveaway night. So giveaway night is every Friday night at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So I've been a little bit under the weather, so you might hear me clear my throat a lot this week. And I'm also drinking some tea. Shout out to Faith Bible Church of Menifee. But yes, I'm sipping on a little bit of tea. Past 2 days, I was really bad sick. I was in the bed for an entire day. But I think it's just like a sinus infection, head cold, maybe something similar to that. Just a couple days. I should be good tomorrow. I'm starting to feel a lot better today. But yeah, so I'll be getting back at it tomorrow. We got a dealership. We got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, so I just want to get straight into it with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and do one giveaway at the beginning of this show, because I noticed that people are starting to come later in the show. So I want people to have that benefit of winning whenever you get the people that have been on the show for a little bit. Because what happens is a lot of people show up at 6:30. We start talking about our week and everything, and then something happens and maybe they're not able to stay until the end. So I want those people to have an opportunity too. So I got some good topics. It's gonna be a kind of a shorter show. I think I'm assuming it's probably gonna be about 20 minutes if I had to guess. But we're going to go ahead and do one giveaway now, and then I'm going to jump into some great topics tonight, which is generally one topic, but it kind of has to do with, it's a lot of topics in one topic, if that makes sense, but whatever. All right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and do the, the giveaway tonight for Window Magic Supply. So here is the wheel. All right, congratulations. You have won the Maker Products Trident belt. Whoever you are out there that answered the question. And just to throw this out here, it's going to be the third person that answers the question, not the first. Lee gave me this idea last week, and I really like that idea, Lee. Thank you for that idea. He said some people are a little bit slower, some people have slower internet service. We're going to do the third one. So everybody throw in your answers to that question, and then we'll pick the third one on that one. So yeah, you won the Maker Trident belt. Congratulations. And I'll throw a few stickers in there for you as well. And something this small, I might not even charge you for shipping because it'll just be a few dollars. And I don't want you to have to pay just a few dollars. It's not, I can handle that for you. So anyways, thank y'all so much again for joining the show. If you could just hit that thumbs up button, that helps a lot, believe it or not. All the subscribers that are on there, they get a notification already that are on my channel, but the thumbs up does help, and I really appreciate it. So the topics I want to talk about tonight is answering the phones. So the questions to ask when you're answering the phones. It's a topic that I haven't seen very often, but it's just something I want to share with you guys. I was thinking about it this week. I was talking to a local guy that cleans windows, and we were talking about, I was asking him some questions because he asked me how much would I bid for a certain job. And so I was like, man, I got a lot of questions, you know. So I'm going to kind of run through these questions, and then I'm going to kind of break one of them down a whole lot because there's one that is really important, I think. For me, it has been important, so this is just my opinion once again. So yeah, so the questions to ask when answering the phone. The first question that you could ask, and you don't have to ask this question, but I'll tell you why you want to ask it in just a second. You want to ask them, is this a residential or commercial property? And the reason being is because you want to know what you're getting into and how you're going to price. And then also, it lets them know that you do both, if you do both. Or it could, if you just do one or the other, then it could help you get off the phone quicker because they might be looking for commercial and you only do residential, or vice versa. But most of the time, people do both. So it might be something that you could consider, even if it's smaller commercial jobs. I'd say like storefronts and stuff. I'm counting that as commercial as well. So yeah, so you could ask that, but you don't have to. We don't always ask that on the phone, but we do always ask that in the messenger. That's like one of the first questions that we ask is residential, commercial, and then that helps us get an idea. Okay, if they say residential, then we say, okay, did you want solar panel cleaning? Did you want window screen repair, or did you want window cleaning? And then if they say commercial, we will say, did you want window cleaning or solar panel cleaning? Because that could be either or. The next question to ask would be, is there any hard water stains? Now, this will get you out of trouble. The reason being is because when you ask, is there hard water stains, and they say no, okay, you have that in your notes. You said they had no hard water stains. So when you clean the windows and they ask, what is this on the window? Or you can explain to them, this is hard water. Whenever you ask for a quote, we did not quote you for hard water removal or hard water stains. And so, you know, this is the situation. A lot of times you do want to let them know. If I run into hard water when I'm cleaning a window, I normally let the customer know. And a lot of times I will tell them, hey, I have some stuff that can get it off. I'm pretty sure I can get it off, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'll go ahead and I'll try to get it off. But if it don't come off, I'm not going to scrub too much. I do not want to scratch the glass. But if it does come off, I could charge up to $25 to $30 per glass to get that off. So you can make extra money in that. So if you're quoting over the phone and somebody says, yes, I actually do have hard water stains, I have them on a few windows, okay? How many windows have hard water stains? And then they will let you know they have 4 or 5 or whatever it is, and you just let them know, okay, well then, you know, we do charge $25 per piece of glass or whatever the situation is. But you want to kind of go ahead and mark it up because this will also let you know what kind of customer you're going to have. And so you normally want to quote a little bit higher than your actual price when you get out there. That way you just kind of go ahead and set that expectation that you're on the more expensive end. Because if they already have all these numbers and everything, they've probably already called a few people and got a few other prices. But yeah, so you want to ask them about hard water stains. This can get you out of trouble because a lot of times they say, well, I don't think I have any hard water, or no, I know I don't have any hard water. I just want you to wash the dirt off the window. Then you're all good and you're in the clear. And if they say anything about it afterwards, something that you missed, maybe it's like, oh, what is this on the window? Well, that's actually hard water, you know. But like I said, you always want to mention that to them. Don't just kind of leave them hanging like that. But if you do forget to tell them or mention it to them or whatever, then you can just say, hey, when we talked about this already. The next thing you want to ask, is there any paint removal? And a lot of times people say no. A lot of people times some people will say yes. There's been a lot of construction. There could be paint on the windows, but there shouldn't. Um, and you want to kind of go ahead and nip that in the butt. I normally will charge like $5 a piece of glass to remove paint, because normally it's not hard at all. I can just kind of scrape it off and it's gone. Um, but yeah, so you can do $5 per piece of glass. It's totally up to you. On these prices, I'm just telling you what we charge. You can charge according to whatever you want to charge. It's totally up to you. This is just my opinion, and I'm hoping this will spark some ideas for you. So you want to ask them if there's going to be any paint removal after you ask them about hard water. And now the next question, I'm going to break down this question in a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and run through all my questions first, and then I'm going to kind of elaborate on this. So the next question you want to ask after paint removal is how many windows you have, because you want to know how many windows they have. And like I said, I'm going to break that down a little bit. I have like a couple of notes that I took on that. So I'm not going to explain that right away. I'm going to jump straight into the next question that you want to ask. So after you figure out how many windows they have, which is the most important question, which is why I'm going to elaborate on it, then you want to ask them, when was the last time that they were cleaned? This will help you a ton, because if they say 20 years or whatever, if you have a fee for that, I normally have, so if it's been 3 to 5 years, I have a fee. If it's been 5 to 10 years, I have a fee. If it's been 10 plus years, then we have another fee. And so then we incorporate that into the price. Reason being is that takes a lot longer. If this is a maintenance job, you just got them cleaned last year, it's going to be a lot cleaner and a lot easier to clean than it would if you say if it's been 3 to 5 years. So you can charge according to that. That's totally up to you, whatever you want to charge. But you want to ask, when was the last time that they were clean? That is very, very important. That's gonna kind of give you an idea of how long this is going to take. And the reason why I ask all these questions, because I need to know how long it's going to take to do the job, so I can add you to the calendar. I don't know what holds I have open. If somebody tells me hey, when's your soonest availability? I don't know until you tell me how many windows, how long has it been since they've been cleaned, is there any hard water stains, is there any paint removal, is it residential or commercial, all these questions. So the very last question that we ask, and a lot of times I ask this before I even give them a price, how soon are you looking to get this done? Because somebody might say, well, I need it done by Friday. Doesn't matter how many windows they have. If they need it done by Friday and we can't do it by Friday, I'm sorry, we don't have nothing available this Friday. And then you could say, if you already know how many windows, then you could say, well, okay, well, I can do that. If it's only 10 windows, yeah, I can run over there and do that before the time. Like I had a customer that's a regular client of mine call, and she said, hey, my family's going to be here at 5 o'clock today. I only need 6 windows outside washed. There's no screens on them. I just need them washed real quick. Do you have time? If not, I totally understand, but I would just like to get them done. Yes, we had time. So I was able to swing by there, and it ended up being a little bit more than that. We ended up doing glass wall and a few screens because we had extra time. And she was like, hey, do you have extra time to do this stuff? And we were like, yeah, we do. So luckily, she got lucky that day when she called, because the first job was really easy. We were able to just swing by and go take care of that for her. And it made her whole day and probably her whole weekend. But this just happened this week, so we haven't heard back from her. But she did leave me a good Yelp review, and she was so excited about her clean windows. And she was sending me pictures after we were done. She was like, it's such a beautiful view. Thank you so much for fitting me in. It just meant a lot to her. So when you can help somebody out like that, it's great. But yeah, so you wanna say, how soon are you looking to get it done? I got off topic there for a minute. But yeah, so I'm going to jump right back into how many windows. So when you ask how many windows, have them send pictures of the windows that need to be cleaned. You can tell them to capture as many windows as they can in each picture, and this can help you. And we always count again. We will let her know too. We let the customer know, whoever it is, him or her. We always count again when we get there. But this will let us know how much time it will take. So when you ask all these questions, it helps a lot better. Now, I know a lot of people, everyone will count windows differently. So if they want to just count how many window frames they have, that will help. And when I say window frames, I mean the whole frame. That kind of gives you an idea. Say they don't want to take pictures. They can't take pictures. They're not able to take pictures or something. Just say, hey, walk around your house, count how many windows you have. Window frames, not panels of glass. Be specific on that. Now, counting window panes isn't a bad idea, especially on commercial. But residential, you will do better by counting by the frame, in my opinion, because we normally will charge the same amount for a window that slides open with the track, with the screen, as one that does not, when they get all the windows cleaned. So I'm getting more money on that, but then I don't charge for the tracks and screens. And so it kind of weighs out, and it's just a lot easier for me to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got this many windows. This is how much it's going to be. But that's just something that I learned over time. So you might not be there yet, or you might be way past me and doing something way better. So that's good for you. But this is just my opinion. This is what I'm doing, and I'm trying to help you. Like I said, I talked to a local guy, and this kind of sparked this idea up of what questions to ask when on the phone. So like I said, counting window panes isn't a bad idea, especially on commercial. Reason being on commercial, because that's the way I count them. I don't really count by the window frames, because window frames can be really huge. And sometimes I will do like a 4x4. So if there's like a huge window, I'm not going to count that as one, even one panel of glass. I'll probably count that as like 4. It just depends on the situation. It depends on how big the glass is on a commercial. But you can ask how many panes of glass there are, and a lot of times the very best option for you is going to be have them send pictures of the windows that need to be cleaned, and tell them to capture as many windows as they can in each picture. And I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm repeating myself because I catch myself in the comments sometimes and I miss information. So just in case you missed it, I want to kind of repeat myself. And it's not a lot of topics tonight, so I'm kind of trying to burn some time. But yeah, we always will count them again when we get there. But this will let me know how much time it will take. Charging by the window is the best way to price a job, in my opinion. Charging by the square footage will cost you hundreds, if not thousands, in the long run, in my opinion. When I first started, I did the square footage thing because I seen another window cleaning company do it. It was a terrible idea. I was going to a house, 1,000 square foot house, like a freaking glass house. They'd have like a sunroom or something, and I'm still having to charge them the same because of their square footage. You don't want to do that. Charge by the glass, because it's never gonna weigh out. You might run into a typical track home that has 2,000 square feet, and they might have the same amount of windows. Now, on track homes, you might can do that, but there's too many custom houses out there for you to say by the square footage, in my opinion. Now, you do whatever you want to do. That's up to you. Now, I'm going to jump into the next giveaway item because we're about at 18 minutes, and that's all I wanted to talk about tonight. Just kind of help you get some ideas on the phone, what questions to ask when you're talking to customers or messaging them over the internet, or like I said, on the phone, text messages, any of that. So if you want to write all those down, you can rewatch the show and write all those down. But that's what we do. All right, so now I'm going to jump into window cleaning resources giveaway. So here is the spinning wheel. Congratulations, you have won the 40-degree Unger Ninja handle, one of my favorites. I like the 30-degree too, but I'd say the 40-degree is probably my favorite. It's my go-to. So, because this one's such a small product, Window Cleaning Resource gave me a few extra stuff, and so I'm just going to kind of make a little, like every time it's a smaller product from Window Cleaning Resource, I'm going to throw in a squeegee life towel, a walnut scrub pad that you can try out. And I'm gonna try to make it a little bit worth it because they sent me so much stuff. And um, and just a big shout out to them too. Like, thank you so much, Window Cleaning Resource, for everything you've done, and especially Window Magic Supply. Because if it wasn't for Window Magic Supply, this giveaway night wouldn't even be possible to begin with. It would just been me giving away some tools. But Window Magic Supply has been supplying me with tools for a while now. We're talking, probably 28 or 29, maybe even 30 of the nights, and we're at 32. So a majority of the nights were all Window Magic Supply. So thank you so much, Randy. You have been awesome. I still have plenty of giveaway products. I would like some t-shirts when those come in. And Window Cleaning Resource too, if you're watching this, send me some t-shirts so I can give some t-shirts out too. I know we don't have any stickers. I luckily had some stickers laying around that I was able to use as like a prop for all the tools. But yeah, so, and the situation with my video. So my laptop, I don't know what the heck's wrong with it. What I did was I ended up buying a new laptop, and now I got to figure out how to get all the footage from my other laptop to my new laptop, and then I'm going to be making videos. And I literally bought a computer specifically for what I make my videos on. So that's why all this stuff's clear. That's why everything is so much better now, because I've just bought this computer. So as soon as I figure out how to get all those videos transferred over, I think I'm going to have to put them on a hard drive and then just move them over. But it's just going to take me some time. So bear with me on that. I'm going to have a bunch of tool reviews coming soon. I mean, a ton of tool reviews. I have so much footage that I've got to put together. But I've just been struggling with my laptop. I'm really frustrated. I'd say don't buy a Lenovo. Don't buy it. If you see a Lenovo, I don't even know if I have it. If I have it, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you the computer. This is the computer that you don't want to buy. And it's a Lenovo piece of junk. So yeah, you don't want this. I bought this literally about 6 months ago. So don't buy this for making videos. It's not gonna last very long. I bought it probably 6 months ago, man. And it takes 45 minutes for me to pull up just trying to edit. And so it's just not even worth it. But anyways, I hope y'all have enjoyed the show. Enough of me rambling on. I really appreciate everyone on the show. And I really appreciate all the support from Window Cleaning Resource, Window Magic Supply. Y'all are awesome. And we will see y'all next week at the same exact time, every Friday. As long as I'm able, I'll be here. And I didn't know if I was going to make it this week because I was sick. And I was like, man, I'll just do the wheel if I have to. Oh, yeah. And then next week, I did get those spin wheels. I got a prize wheel. And so I might have a prize wheel here next week to do the giveaways too. Because I'm going to be doing something a little bit different each week, or every couple of shows. I'm going to try to just break it up and not have it like the same exact thing every week. So I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Any feedback would be great. I really hope that y'all have a great weekend, a blessed week next week, and y'all are just super busy and getting ready for the holidays. I got like 3 weeks before my baby's going to be here, so I'm excited, nervous all at the same time, don't know what to expect. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit chaotic, but I'll be taking 2 months off from window cleaning, but I have, like I said, I have so much footage, it's not going to really matter, and I'll actually have time to make those videos, I believe, when I'm taking that time off. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, y'all have a blessed week. Y'all have a blessed weekend. And we'll see y'all next week on giveaway night. Peace out. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. I would really appreciate it. But peace out.